Welcome to this video on using ABCia Paint. You can see that's the title of this program right here. Now to find ABCia Paint, you can go to this website at the top, or you can click on it from my blog site. There will be a link to the ABCia Paint underneath of your particular grade level. So scroll to your grade and then click the link. When you are in the ABCia Paint program, please remember that the stickers and coloring pages are not to be used unless your teacher says so. Typically, you are not supposed to be using these, so please make sure you're using these tools at the bottom instead. Let's get started. The first thing you'll want to look at down here in the corner are the colors. There are many different colors to choose from, and to pick one, all you have to do is click it, and then you'll see this dark box appear around the color you've clicked. That means that you've selected that color. First, we'll use the pencil. These are all the tools that you can color and draw with. The pencil just looks like a regular pencil line. Down here you can see that you can select things. You can select things like stickers, shapes, and even text. That will let you resize things. I'll show you that in a little bit. You can delete things. Same thing, stickers, text, and shapes. You can also click undo. Undo means you take back whatever you just did. So I just made that line and then clicked undo, and it made the line go away. Let's draw it again. And then I click undo and it goes away. Let's go to the next thing over. This is the marker. You can draw a regular line. Notice it's in the color that I picked. Or you can make it bigger by clicking any one of these sizes. See, this is a really big marker. Next is the paintbrush. The paintbrush also has different sizes. It looks different when you draw it on the page. See how it looks different than the marker? This is the wide paintbrush. It's a little bit lighter than the regular one. This is the paint roller. There aren't sizes for this. When I tell you that you need different textures on your paper, that means that you need to use one of these different tools. The marker has a different texture than this paintbrush, so try and use more than one tool. Let's erase all of this and start over. We can either use the eraser here to erase. Notice it has sizes also. Or we can just start over. If we click New Image, it says Erase and Start Over. We say yes. That will give us a new screen. Again, that's New Image, yes. So just think star and yes for a new screen. Okay, the next screen here is the rainbow paintbrush. The rainbow paintbrush colors in rainbow colors. Isn't that pretty? The spray can, you can choose your color, but you can also choose different shapes or tips for it. Here, if I just click it once, it shows a leaf. Or I can click and drag and get a whole line of leaves. Same with the flower, one click or many clicks. One click or click and drag. Let's start over. New, yes. The paint bucket is next. It spills paint into whatever you want. If there's nothing on your page, it will spill it onto the whole background. If you have something drawn with a marker, let's do that right now. Make sure that you close in your shape. See how this one is not closed? I didn't finish it. When you go to use the paint bucket, if your shape isn't closed, it will fill the whole page. Notice how this one just filled the circle, but when I spill it into here, it colors my whole page because it's not closed. Now we can use the select tool Next, we can use the text tool. The text tool lets us put in letters. We can type our names. You can choose your letter size. I want this one. And then just click on the screen and you'll see this pop up. I can type my name now. Then I click off somewhere else to make that go away. Notice I can use my select tool and I can make it bigger. I can also click in the middle and move it somewhere else. Again, that's only for stickers, text, which is words, and shapes. The next thing we're going to look at is the stamper. The stamper makes some cool noises when you click on it. I can click once for music, or click and drag for more. Same with these. All of the stamps, you can click for one sound, or click and drag for a bunch. There are several different kinds of stamps here. Just click on them to choose them. Let's get a new screen so we can see the next thing. New? Yes. The next thing here is the balloon splat. Now remember, you have to choose the color you want, and then whatever splat you choose, one of these two, it will pop it up on the screen. Click it, and then click to splat on the screen. That looks cool. Let's get a new image again. Star, yes. Here are some shapes. Now the shapes are one of the other things that you can select. Let's choose a star, and I want a yellow star. So I have chosen yellow and clicked the star. Now I click and drag for my star. I can move this around, remember, by clicking select. Select, click. I can make it smaller by clicking on one of the corners, or click in the middle to move it somewhere else. Now remember, that is only for stickers, text, and shapes. Okay, let's get a new screen for the next one because it's one of my favorite things. Star, and yes. Now the final thing I'm going to show you today is how to use this tool. Let's click on it. It's one of my favorite things because wherever you click on the screen, it shows a reflection in all four corners. Isn't that cool? Whatever you do, even if I just click once, it shows in all four sections of the paint canvas here. It's a very cool tool. Now don't forget some of the most important tools here. Undo, select, and remember when you have something selected, if you want to get rid of it, you can just click delete. The eraser, lets you erase something. Shapes, splats, stamps, text, the fill bucket, paintbrush, rainbow paintbrush, paint roller, 2 other paintbrushes, the marker, and the pencil. Let's click New and Yes. If you do want to use a sticker, the categories are here. If you click, you can choose a different category, and the arrow buttons go from one side to the other to click new things. When you've found what you want, you just have to click and drag it on the screen. Remember, these are the other thing that you can use to select, make bigger, click in the middle to move, or click on delete to get rid of. Click delete and click on it. A coloring page is something else you may want to use if your teacher says so. Remember, these 2 things are only if your teacher says. You can click on the coloring page and drag it onto the screen, and then you can fill it with paint from the paint bucket. I'm just clicking. Remember, I have this color selected. You can choose a different coloring page with the arrows and then click it and drag it onto the page. Now keep in mind, you might want to start over because notice how the color from my last one is coming through. So New, Yes, and then I'll drag it onto the page. Click and drag. And then I can color it in with color. That's the paint bucket for this. And don't forget to choose different colors to fill in. If your teacher lets you print, click here to print. Make sure you have chosen color and then click print. I hope you enjoy using ABCA Paint. Have a great day and make some beautiful pictures.